Good afternoon, Southbridge. We're here again in the Emergency Operations Center for our weekly brief. Jasmine is providing the translation. We also have Chief Woodson, which is the incident commander. We have Chief Normandin, who is one of the incident commanders, but he'll be answering live any questions you may have. And we have cable access, and we appreciate you again for coming on down here. So,
Hi, good afternoon again, residents of Southbridge. Just here with another Emergency Operations Center update. Town officials and school and hospital staff continue to meet every week, but after Memorial Day, we're going to be transitioning to a bi-weekly meeting. And we can always meet more frequently if something changes, but we'll keep you posted on that. So as of now, our next Emergency Operations Center meeting will be on Tuesday, May 26th, but after that, it'll be every 2 weeks. Our COVID numbers today in our community is 47 active cases or people under voluntary quarantine. 52 people have recovered. We're holding steady at 5 deaths. So the total amount of confirmed cases in the community as of today is 104. Just a reminder that as of Wednesday, May 6th, any person over 2 years old must cover their mouth and nose with a mask or cloth, unless you can't because of a medical condition. This applies anywhere indoors or outdoors, but it's important to remember you do not need to wear a mask outdoors unless you cannot maintain a safe social distance. But you must continue to wear a mask at all times while inside a grocery store, pharmacy, or other retail store, or if you're in a taxi, a livery, a bus, ride-sharing vehicle. And our department continues to emphasize education, assistance, and warning. We're trying to keep every contact with our residents positive. Again, it's going to be all about education, education, education. Last week, I had mentioned that we'd be getting cloth masks from MEMA. Those are now here. We're going to be getting a lot more next week, hopefully. So if you cannot, if you don't have access to a mask, if you need a mask, if you see a police officer on the street, starting probably tonight, just ask them and we will be more than happy to get you a cloth mask. And again, we're taking every effort to educate the public, but just use common sense. This Sunday on May 24th, it's going to be the last lunch that we serve with Pizza Chef to needy families in the community. We've now been doing this for about 8 weeks, and it's been 7 days a week. We've certainly fed a lot of families, probably hundreds of children have been fed with the help, thanks to Simon at Pizza Chef. But now we're returning to some of our peak call volumes, especially with the warm weather. So as of Sunday, that will be the last lunch that we serve. Now that we're transitioning to bi-weekly meetings for the EOC, like I mentioned earlier, we're going to be doing the same for these events. So our next live event will be on Thursday, June 4th at 2 p.m. Not next Thursday, but the Thursday after. Please continue to follow us. You can get the most up-to-date info on what's happening with the EOC and what we're doing to minimize the spread of COVID-19. And like I mentioned, every week you can watch on channels 192, 194, or YouTube. And just lastly, someone didn't want us to know this, but we found out prior to this live event that it's someone's birthday. So happy birthday to Jasmine. Thank you for all you do for us. That's all I have.
all right. Okay, so thank you, Chief. Got it. Thank you, Chief. Appreciate it. A couple of things that we've talked about in the past, but we have a new one here today for Memorial Day, which will be Monday. The Memorial Day Parade has been canceled for this year. We've passed that through the Town Council. We've passed that on my Facebook page. But we are doing something. We're going to do a short ceremony on Monday in honor of those who served and who have passed. So this weekend, volunteers will continue to place flags at our cemeteries and place wreaths at the monuments as usual. There will be a short ceremony held at the Honor Roll Monument on Monday morning starting at 9 a.m. to honor those who died protecting our freedom. Though we understand that many would like to attend, we ask the community not to congregate in the area because of the virus. We will attempt to stream the ceremony on Facebook Live through the Southbridge Veterans Council Facebook page. And our cable access, we're putting together a YouTube video and post that on our cable channels here within town, as well as their YouTube page. I want to reiterate, the Southbridge Town Council has approved the temporary waiver of interest and other penalties in the event of the late payment on town bills with a due date of after March 10th, 2020. You have until June 30th, 2020 to make payment without incurring interest or demand of late fees. Any payments made after June 30th, 2020 will be subject to interest and penalties back to the date or the due date of the bill. Once again, early vote ballots are available for the June 9th local election. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the state legislature has voted to allow early voting by mail for the scheduled June 9th, 2020 local election here in town. Any registered voter may apply for an early vote ballot. The last day to register to vote in June's election was yesterday. So again, you could reach out to the town clerk's office for more information if needed. Okay, state opening. Everybody knows by now, Governor Baker released a plan to safely reopen the state, and with this, hopefully the economy. This staged approach can be viewed at mass.gov, their website, which we posted on the public information page. The website is easy to navigate and it specifies stages for the public review as well as businesses to reopen. Town Hall, Library, Community Center will be closed this Thursday, 4 p.m. and Friday all day. The town manager and municipality employees are currently preparing these buildings for reopening, which will most likely be when the governor allows or enacts phase 2 of this plan. I want to make note that when they do reopen, or when Town Hall reopens and these buildings reopen, there'll be new policies set in place through the phased approach that will protect both the town employees as well as the residents of our town. We will keep you posted as this draws near. Again, school meals. Meals will continue to be available Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Eastford Road School, Charlton Street School, West Street School. Residents of Brookside Terrace will have meals available within the complex itself. Families can go to any of these meal sites, and meals are available for Southbridge residents under the age of 18. Lastly, we thank you again all the first responders, hospital workers, those working day in and day out, and volunteers to support our community. Please stay healthy and safe, and please have a safe Memorial Day weekend. And again, happy birthday to Jasmine, which I just found out about right before the conference. And I'll turn it over to Chief. Has anything else, or Jasmine would like to say a few words before we go?
Thank you. See you in 2 weeks.